Go back and get more focused up. Get some more focused up. Go back and get more focused up. Get some more focused up.
Singer, songwriter, and musical genius D'Angelo has passed away at the age of 51 years old after a private battle with pancreatic cancer. News of his passing left the music world in shock, especially for those of us who grew up on that smooth, soulful sound that only he can create. Born Michael Eugene Archer in Richmond, Virginia, D'Angelo was raised up in the church, surrounded by gospel music and live instruments. That's where his foundation was built. D'Angelo taught himself how to play the piano and developed an ear for harmony early on. That natural musicianship became his signature. You could always hear those church roots and that raw musical training in everything that he created.
They used to say this when I was going to church. They used to say, don't go up there for no form or fashion. So I guess what that means is, listen, we up here singing for the Lord. So don't be up here trying to be cute. We don't care about all that. We just want to feel what and what the Spirit is moving through you. And it's the best place to learn that, so you shut yourself down and you let whatever's come through you. And
his debut album, Brown Sugar, dropped in 1995 and instantly changed the sound of soul. Tracks like Lady, Brown Sugar, and Cruisin' became timeless. It was smooth, it was real, and it introduced us to a voice that felt both vintage and brand new. Then in 2000, he gave us the album Voodoo, a masterpiece that earned him 2 Grammys and solidified his place in music history. With songs like Send It On, which is one of my favorite songs ever, Spanish Joint, Devil's Pie, and of course, Untitled, How Does It Feel? A very iconic song and a very iconic video that none of us will ever forget. He showed the world that R&B could be spiritual, sensual, and deeply human all at once.
And, it's about capturing the spirit. And I learned, we all learned a lot working on Voodoo. And that was such a great time. And I'm kind of a first take dude. Mm-hmm. So first time I cut that mic on and the spirit is there and what comes on the mic, even if I'm mumbling, I like to keep a lot of that initial thing that comes out, because that's the spirit.
After the album Voodoo, D'Angelo went on a long hiatus from the music scene. He stayed out of the spotlight for years. No interviews, no performances, just silence. And us fans, we missed that voice and the feeling his music gave us. Then in 2014, he returned with another masterpiece with Black Messiah, and it was well worth the wait. That album was raw, soulful, and full of purpose. You can hear everything he lived through in those songs, the pain, the love, the growth. Tracks like Really Love and The Charade carried that same D'Angelo depth that we fell in love with, but with a stronger message and even more heart. Black Messiah wasn't just a comeback for D'Angelo, in my opinion. It was more so a reminder to us, proof that real artistry doesn't expire, no matter how long it takes to get out there. Outside of the music, D'Angelo was a father of 3. He had a son, Michael Jr., with singer Angie Stone, and 2 other children, Imani and Morocco, from later relationships. Angie and D'Angelo shared not just love, but creativity. She helped shape parts of his early sound, and together they gave us some of the most authentic soul music of their time.
We just hit it off musically because we were both from the South, and I think it was something familiar about our energy that clicked.
2 very talented people. Losing both of them in the same year is a deep loss for Black music and for the culture. D'Angelo's music wasn't just songs, it was soul, it was spirituality. You can really feel his music as a human being. You could feel the church, you could feel the honesty, you could feel the spirituality. and the emotion in every note. His art reminded us that music can be sensual, spiritual, and revolutionary all at once. D'Angelo was a true musician. He played multiple instruments, produced, arranged. His ear for sound was unmatched. And in my opinion, I feel like he carried the spirit of like Marvin Gaye, Prince, Smokey Robinson, who are also some of the greatest, musicians and artists of our time. Rest in peace to Michael Eugene Archer. The world knew him as D'Angelo, a true musical genius whose gift was one of one. Thank you so much for giving us timeless music, real emotion, and that sound that'll never fade. Your voice, your spirit, and your artistry, it all lives on through the music you left behind. So rest easy, D'Angelo. You'll forever be a part of the soundtrack to our lives.